All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of New Earth Teachings Live. I'm Brad Johnson. It's good to see you all here. We're going to have another really incredible show today, event today, whatever you want to call it. We're going to get into announcements first, and then after announcements, we're going to start off with healing. So the first half hour of the New Earth Teachings Live today will be for healing, and the second half hour will be going into Q&A. So if you guys do have some healing requests, feel free to share. Again, it'll be single healing requests, right? Not a whole bunch. So just a single healing request. The other thing as well, to make sure it's not for third eye activation, because there's a light code activation video for that. Okay, so again, you can find that video on my channel, on my YouTube channel. You can just find it under light code activation, enhancing the psychic senses. Okay, so if you're interested in looking into opening up your third eye, helping out with your psychic senses, just work with that video, and that video can help you out with that. Okay, but anything in regards to yourself or to another, I'll just be guiding that person's question through kind of like a light meditation state, and helping you out, or helping out that other person that you may want to have a single request healing for. All right, so again, hello to everybody on the chat. Good to see you. We're going to start off firstly with our announcements. Of course, the first announcement is the Mount Shasta Spirit Ambassador Retreat and Activation, happening August 16th to 25th. And we've already got a few sign-ups so far, so there's still some space available. Again, more info, just go to newearthteachings.com. On the home page, you'll see this poster here that you're seeing now. Just click on the poster, and it'll take you to the event page that's co-hosted by the Empowered Light Expo. And you'll find all the information relating to this very special retreat and activation. So as I've talked about previously in other episodes, where we will be going into Mount Shasta, we'll be visiting lakes, we'll be going into caves, we'll be doing some healing work on the mountain. This is all about the Spirit Ambassador course, right? So it is a certification course where you learn how to become a Spirit Ambassador, and you're learning how to also utilize the practicing of the EQ method as well too. So it's hands-on learning, but you're also going to be working a lot with your environment. We're also going to be doing a very large group healing on Mount Shasta itself to clear out a lot of dense energy that exists within its base. And of course, we're going to be doing some time-traveling remote viewing. So what that entails is being able to work together with people, calibrating them, and going to these special sites, and being able to work with spirit and guiding us into going back hundreds or even thousands of years, looking back at these at way Mount Shasta was, even tapping into the Telosian civilization existing within Mount Shasta, even looking into the Lemurian collective. And of course, Adronis will be coming through. He'll be sharing a lot of insight relating to Mount Shasta and a lot of its history as well too, and what Mount Shasta means as a powerful energy center of the planet. So we're going to have a really amazing time. I mean, this is just being out in paradise, and we're going to be going into many different places. Like I said, we're even going to go to a pyramid as well too. We're going to be just going on hikes. It's really going to be amazing. And of course, we're going to have a lot of group interaction, and just being able to go into a kind of an outdoor classroom and being able to learn what it is to be a Spirit Ambassador. The Spirit Ambassador course is what I've actually taught in Japan, and it went really, really well. It was amazing. Of course, going out into Mount Shasta, being out in the open, being out in nature, it's going to be even more incredible. So again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for everybody. With Mount Shasta, I'm sure people have had Mount Shasta retreats before. This is unlike anything you've seen before. It's going to be really, really incredible. And you know how I am, guys. When I say something is incredible, I deliver on it. All right, so we're going to make sure that we have a great delivery of experience with certification of a Spirit Ambassador, and of course, EQ method practitioner, and of course, just having this incredible, eye-opening, jaw-dropping experience of activation and retreat at Mount Shasta. So again, go to newearthteachings.com. You can find it on the homepage. Click on the poster, and you'll find the event page there. And feel free to get all the information you need and to sign up. Okay, and our second announcement is, of course, the next one, the South Africa Cosmic Exploration Tour. So again, this is featuring Michael Tallinger and myself. Michael Tallinger is currently on a USA tour right now, and he is also promoting this wherever he goes as well. So we're going to have a really amazing time. Again, looking at these sacred sites, we're looking at the Anunnaki, mankind, giants, and gold. Michael Tallinger will be along for the trip. I will be there channeling Adronis as well too. We'll also be doing the remote viewing, time traveling, like I was talking about with sacred sites. We're going to go to, we're going to have autumn equinox celebration at Adam's Calendar. We're going to have a visit at the Kruger National Park Safari. Going to see all of these incredible views and sights and animals. There's also going to be a Cape Town extension where I'll be doing private sessions there, also with Adronis optionally if that's what a person wants. But again, just go to www.wonderworld.vacations. Okay, so you just go to wonderworld.vacations and you'll see the South Africa tour there with Michael Tallinger and myself. So again, this is happening in September of 2019. You can also just go to the website in the video description and click on it there. Again, it's going to be an amazing time, another once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now, of course, I won't be teaching the Spirit Ambassador course through here, but again, we're going to have some really incredible experiences with Adronis, and again, working with Spirit as well too. It's going to be really amazing. And of course, private sessions in Cape Town. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started with today's event. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. It's just a beautiful sunny day where I am right now, so the energy outside is just beautiful and invigorating. I'm feeling great, right? It's like a day of rejuvenation for me today, so I'm just happy to be here with all of you guys, wherever you are in the world, and we're going to go ahead and get started, firstly with some healing requests. So I'm just going to go up to the top of the chat here and just see, I can kind of work my way down, as I usually do. And hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody. Absolutely. Okay, we have one here from Super Muser. My jaw is killing me from clenching and grinding my teeth. Serious pain here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Super Muser. Okay, so Super Muser, as that's the name I have to call you. What I want you to do right now is I just want you to let yourself ground, and this is what we can all do right now, is if we're sitting or standing up, either way is fine. And we're just putting our feet firmly on the ground. And we're just imagining, again, roots coming out of our feet, connecting directly into the earth. And just feel free to pull up that brown energy again, right? Feel the brown energy coming up through your feet, up through your legs, up through your sacrum. Okay, and now we can start to blend that brown energy with the chakra centers, starting off with the root, moving up to the sacral, moving up to the solar plexus, moving up to the throat, to the heart, moving up to the heart, moving up to the throat, moving up to the third eye, and moving all the way up to the crown. And just imagining the crown chakra opening up, and just feeling this cascading like a waterfall of rainbow energy that's just falling down, cascading down your body, connecting to your feet, and connecting up into the perineum. And just feeling this toroidal field right now, the shape of the torus. Your energy field being vibrant and alive with this rainbow energy, getting brighter and brighter as you fully ground. Okay, so now that you have fully ground, Super Muser, I can work on your jaw now. So all I want you to do, Super Muser, is just take one of your hands, or both hands, whichever you prefer, and just putting it upon the area of your cheek here where you can really feel your jaw, okay? And while your hands are there, I just want you to imagine like little roots. Like little roots are coming out of the fingers, and they're just connecting directly to the jawbone. They're connecting to the muscles. They're connecting to the nerves of the jaw. So I just want you just to feel that connection. Just feel like you're really deeply connecting with the jaw, okay? And anywhere that you feel the pain, I want you to draw that energy of the pain into the roots of the hands, and the hands are now just receiving all of that pain energy. Okay, so we're taking the pain energy right out of the jaw, and we're just putting it into both hands, or if you have one hand, put it into one hand as well too. Okay, but just the hand or hands that you have, just feel all of that pain energy transferring directly to your hands. Okay, and I'll give you a few seconds to do that now. Okay, so Super Muser, what I want you to do right now is I just want you to say either within or out loud, whichever you prefer, the following. I have 100% faith that the pain in my jaw will be completely healed. Okay, so again, just keeping your hands there, feeling that pain energy in your hands, keeping it contained as I connect with Spirit now. I command Spirit's God Light to completely cancel out all of the pain, dense energy that Super Muser has within her hands from her jaw, lifting that energy up out of her body, putting it up into source consciousness to be 100% purified. Apply. Okay. So Super Muser, just give your cheeks a little bit of a rub as well too, as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Okay, now hopefully that will help you. Again, the important thing is that we want to try and extract as much of the pain energy. We're not looking at anything physical. We're just looking at the energetic of what the pain is, what we're going through with that cause. And we just want to take the essence. We want to take the pain energy, and we just want to put it in our hands. Our hands are basically being the containers to help clear this out as well too. Okay. Now again, you can look into the BCR technique, one of the new videos that I have up on my YouTube channel, for additional assistance with that should that continue to linger. Okay. So thank you again, Super Muser. I hope that helps you. All right. Thank you again for your request. Okay. So just going down the chat here, Matthew says, hello everyone from Jamaica. Oh, from Jamaica. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, scrolling down. Got people here from Southern California. Of course, California is kind of like my home away from home. I have a lot of good people there that I see when I go down there. And now we will be going to, again, Mount Shasta. So if guys from SoCal, you want to come up to Northern California to enjoy that, well, that's where I'll be in August. Okay, here's one here from Laura. Laura, sorry if I'm not able to pronounce your last name. Virbulus, I guess your name is. May I request a healing for self-confidence in order to fulfill my Earth mission? Well, basically, I'll just give you self-confidence. So whatever you want to bring into using that self-confidence is entirely up to you. Okay. So Laura, all I want you to do right now is I just want you to place both of your hands upon the center of your chest. Okay. Again, we're all still grounded. We're all still just connected to the earth. But just having your hands upon the center of your chest. And again, just feeling the roots coming out of the hands and connecting directly with the heart. Okay? So I just want you to feel your connection to the heart right now. The heart is the empathic center, the emotional center of the body. So we want to connect with that very, very deeply and just feel these roots going very, very deeply into the core of the heart. See the heart past the organ. See it as this beautiful spiraling energy. Okay? I just want you to feel your connection with the heart here for a few seconds. Okay. And I just want you to say either out loud or in your mind, I have 100% faith that I will receive the confidence that will allow me to perform anything I wish. And so it is. Okay. So Laura, just keeping your hands here. And I will now connect with Spirit. I command Spirit's God Light to implement a powerful vitality energy of self-confidence within Laura's heart, allowing her heart to overflow with pure confidence, radiating to a factor amplification of 100 for her here and now. Apply. Okay, Laura, just deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, I just want you to stay focused with your heart, okay? All of that energy is now coming into your heart, and so you are just retrieving a lot of that confident energy within your heart, and you're just spreading it throughout your entire body, okay? So you just bring it up to the top of your head, going all the way down to the bottom of your feet, and it feels like your aura is now just starting to have this really great confidence, this really great love, because what is it that really is the heart of confidence? The heart of confidence really is our strength, our willpower, right? So you want to make sure that you're feeling this great will, this great determination, this great strength that's flowing through you, but also add love to it as well too, right? Bring a lot of love upon your confidence, and now you have strong willpower, the compassion and the love to really amplify it, and again, taking action upon that willpower as well. Okay, thank you very much for your request. Okay. I have one here from Jamie Starr. She says, please send an overall physical health healing for my boyfriend and I. Thank you so much. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're including another person as well, too. So just an overall physical health healing for both yourself and your boyfriend. Okay? So Jamie, right now, same thing. Just place your hands upon the center of your chest. Again, feeling those roots coming out of the hand, connecting directly to the heart. Okay? And through the heart, I just want you to feel within your mind the connection to your whole body. Okay, I just want you to feel your nervous system. I want you to feel your blood flow. I want you to feel the muscles in your body. Just everything that represents your body as it pertains to good health. Okay? I just want you to envision right now in your mind yourself as a very healthy person, just beaming with pure vitality. Okay? So just put that into your mind first, Jamie. Just seeing yourself beaming with health, that you're just radiating this pure health, and it's all just coming from the center of the heart. As you do that, I just want you to see your boyfriend right now, and exact same thing with him. I just want you to imagine like you're putting your hand over his heart, and you're seeing him beaming with this pure, healthy aura, this pure vitality as well too, okay? So I want you to see yourself in great vitality and health, and seeing your boyfriend in great vitality and health as you have your hand upon his heart, okay? And just hold that energy there as I connect with Spirit now. I command Spirit's God light to completely saturate Jamie's body and her boyfriend's body with pure, healthy vitality, amplified to a factor of 1,000, allowing pure health, pure radiance, pure willpower, and pure action energy that is flowing through her veins that will help to bring greater immunity to her body as well as to her boyfriend's body, and allowing overall health with this pure vitality energy at an amplification of 1,000 to flow and saturate both Jamie and her boyfriend together. Apply. Hey, Jamie, deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. So now that energy is going to work with you, okay? So now you want to make sure that how you envisioned yourself, you're being able to take action as that vision of a person that you see yourself as. The same thing with your boyfriend, okay? So talk to your boyfriend, make sure that he is also just taking advantage of this vitality and of this health, right? So you may decide to go for a run together, maybe exercise together, eat healthy together, whatever it is. Things that complement the nature of the health that you've asked for, okay? So the vitality energy is being poured upon your aura right now. Same with your boyfriend. So again, enjoy that and hope that serves you well. All right, thank you so much. Okay, from Mark. Hello, Brad. Hello, Mark. Okay, here's one here from Ellen. Ellen Doyle asks, can I ask for a clearing of any blockages in my chakras? Yes, of course. Okay, so Ellen, same thing. I just want you right now to choose a chakra center. Okay, so just any particular chakra center you want. If you want the navel, solar plexus, heart, etc. Just placing your hand or your hands on any one of those chakra centers. Okay? And now with your hands upon the chakra center, I just want you to imagine that, again, these roots are going into all 7 chakra centers. So down from the root, going all the way up to the top of the crown chakra, and all of the roots are linked together with all 7. Okay? So again, we're going to do an affirmation once again. Okay? So Ellen, I just want you to repeat after me. I have 100% faith that all of my chakra centers will be cleared and will be healthy. And so it is. Okay? I just want you to hold on to that thought, hold on to that energy. Okay, as I connect with Spirit now for you, Ellen. I command Spirit's God light to completely clear out and cancel out any toxins, any impurities, any stagnant energies contained within Ellen's 7 chakra centers, lifting all of that energy up out of her body, putting it up into source consciousness to be 100% purified. Apply. Okay, Ellen, I could feel that at the same time that was happening, so very good. So I feel that you have a really good clear connection with your chakra centers now. So now that you're clearing out that energy of stagnation, that energy of blockage, that energy of impurity is being cleared out of your chakra centers, find a nice place to meditate, okay? And really just empower them with a lot of love energy, okay? So you want to connect to your heart, you can connect to the cosmos, whatever you feel is a good source, bringing in your love energy, and just putting love energy into all 7 of those chakra centers, keeping them healthy, okay? Now remember, guys, when I do these healings for you, they're not always a permanent thing, okay? You have to make sure that you're still taking care of your body, you're still working with your body, you're still giving it facilitation, you're still maintaining it quite well. When I clear a person's chakra centers, doesn't mean, oh, it'll never get dirty again. No, it can certainly get dirty again. You just want to make sure that right now we've done a clean slate on it, and now you just want to put a lot of that love energy into it and continuing to maintain those chakra centers, continue to work with them all together, okay? Thank you very much, Ellen, again for your request. Hello, Jimmy from New York. Welcome. And hello, loving beings. Absolutely. Okay. I have here one from Vote for the Right. Okay, Vote for the Right says, can you help me, please? I have a horrible autoimmune disease. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, so we can certainly work with that all together. So Vote for the Right. I just want you to, again, place your hands upon the center of your chest. And I just want you to focus on your autoimmune system right now. Okay, I just want you to focus on that energy, almost seeing it like an energy, right? Like a body of energy altogether. Now you may start to see that body of energy within the autoimmune system being kind of tarnished, right? There may be the feeling of stains there altogether. What I want you to do is I want you to bring that energy of your autoimmune system into a very, very healthy golden light, okay? I just want you to feel a very, very strong golden light. And this golden light, again, represents purification, represents transformation. Okay, so we just want to take the feeling of our autoimmune system, and we want to put a lot of pure golden energy into that energy of the autoimmune system altogether. Okay, and I'll just give you a few seconds to do that now. Okay, and so Vote for the Right. I just want you now to repeat after me with the affirmation. I have 100% faith that my autoimmune system will be completely healed, functioning at peak performance. And so it is. Okay, so I just want you to hold your hands there, hold that energy for Vote for the Right as I connect with Spirit now. I command Spirit's God light to completely cancel out all impurities, all imbalances, all stagnant energies, all viruses, all forms of harsh debris contained in Vote for the Right's autoimmune system, lifting that energy up from their body, putting it up into source consciousness to be 100% purified. Apply. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. So this energy is going to continue to work with you over time. Okay, it'll be a gradual healing for your autoimmune system. But again, Vote for the Right. I just recommend you go check out the BCR technique as well too. Put a lot of love energy in yourself on a daily basis, and that will work alongside with the Spirit Light codes to really bringing greater healing into your autoimmune system. Okay? Great. Thank you very much for your request. Okay, guys, I'm just going to take 2 seconds for a water break here. Okay. Having a bit of a scratchy throat this morning. All right, so we have another question here from Jing Wu. Jing says, I have sensitive, weak teeth for years. Could you ask Spirit for help? Of course, that's why we're here. Okay. So Jing Wu, just as I was helping another person earlier regarding her jaw, I just want you to do the same thing. Okay, you can place one or both of your hands upon the cheeks here. And again, just seeing the roots coming out of your hand or hands. And just feeling those roots embedding directly into your mouth, connecting directly to the teeth. Okay. Now, guys, when we have sensitive or weak teeth, or our teeth are in pain, it's translating most primarily because our organs are in bad shape. Okay. Now, basically, your teeth are piezoelectric. Okay. And basically, when we look at things like reflexology, right, working with the hands, everything is linked back to the teeth. The teeth themselves are basically nodules, but they're health nodules, right? So if we have pretty bad teeth, then our body is in distress, right? We want to make sure that we're taking good care of our organs. So we want to make sure we're taking good care of our liver, our kidneys, our pancreas, our stomach, our lungs, our heart, every bit of the organs, right? Because that will translate to the teeth. Okay, that's just how our body is built. So when you have sensitive or weak teeth, you need to work on your immune system. You need to start building up your organs' vitality a lot more. Okay, that's very, very important. But for this single request for Jing, we'll work on your teeth altogether. Okay, so just placing your hands there and feeling that connection with your teeth. And so Jing, I just want you to repeat after me. I have 100% faith that my teeth will be completely healthy here and now. And so it is. Okay, Jing, just holding that energy there as you connect with your teeth. I command Spirit's God Light to completely cancel out the sensitivity, the weakness, any impurities, any imbalances, any stagnation and dense energies contained within Jing's teeth, lifting that energy up out of her body, putting it up into source consciousness to be 100% purified. Apply. Okay, deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. So thank you, Jing. I hope that helps you. Again, just take good care of your body, because that is just a sign that we just need to take good care of our immune system, of our body altogether. We want to make sure that we're not falling behind. We want to clear out a lot of the toxins within the body. We want to clean out a lot of the metals, right? So as I've talked about in previous videos, I'm a very big supporter of Anthony Williams' work, The Medical Medium, right? So really look into his books, like Liver Rescue would be the ones I would suggest. Liver Rescue, and I think even his first book as well, too, is really good. So look into his work as well, too. Look into his protocols on a procedure level. That really is going to help. But as I've said, love is the cure-all. Okay, it's not celery juice. It's not cannabis oil. The greatest cure-all we have is love energy. And the more that we cultivate that, put that into our body, command it, and start working with our organs, our bodily systems, we're going to see some really great improvement taking place. Okay, so that's always my recommendation. Okay, guys, we're going to take one more healing request before we move on into Q&A. Okay, so we have one here from Ritzy S. Ritzy says, healing request for my lower back in pain for 3+ weeks since told to rescue a baby bird from my dining room. Any insight why pain in return for a good deed? Okay. Well, it's not to say that your pain is punishing you in that way. It just may represent the idea of how you may have physically pushed yourself to do that. But basically, in the idea of a good deed coming back to you can be something in regards to what you're about to experience, okay? Think of it in this way. When a person runs into the house of a burning house to save a baby, they may still come out with smoke inhalation, right? They may still have a lot of that within their lungs, but the rewards are still going to come to them for that good deed, right? So you're with me here right now. That can be part of that good deed, okay? So Ritzy, right now, I just want you to take one of your hands, and I just want you to place it in the area of your lower back, okay? And as you place it in the area of your lower back, again, I just want you to feel like roots are coming out of the back of your hands, and you're just connecting directly to the lower back here, okay? And those roots are connecting to the area of the back that is in pain, that's aching. And as those roots connect to your lower back, I just want you to feel that you're extracting that dense energy of pain, that dense energy of ache in your back, and you're just putting it all into your hand, okay? So every single inch of pain that you feel in your lower back, put it all into your hand right now. Your back shouldn't even be able to feel any of this pain. It's all in your hands, okay? We want to take the energy of that pain. We want to transfer it right into the hand. The hand is the vessel for healing for this, okay? So I'm just going to give you a few seconds while you do that now. Okay, so I just want you to hold that energy there as you make the following affirmation, repeating after me. I have 100% faith that the pain within my back will be completely healed 100%. And so it is. Okay? So just holding that energy there as I connect with Spirit now. I command Spirit's God light to completely cancel out and purge all of the painful, dense energy contained in Ritzy's hand from her lower back, lifting that energy up out of her body completely and putting it into source consciousness to be 100% purified. Apply. Okay, Ritzy, just take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, and you can feel free to stand up and just kind of giving your back a little bit of a twist, just like this, okay? And again, just moving it back, moving it forward. And if your back is showing improvement, that's great. That's the spirit codes going to work on your back as well too. So again, I recommend the BCR technique to helping you out a lot further with that, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so that's all for the single healing request questions right now. So we're going to go, just scroll down to the bottom of the chat here. And we're just going to go into Q&A right now. So if you guys do have a Q&A for myself or for Adronis, or just any topics you want to talk about, just let me know in the chat here, and we can go over them. Okay. Okay, so, here's one from Jing Wu. Jing says, Brad, thank you very much for your help. Did not know that the root problems are my organs. I'll certainly study the medical medium material and follow the advice there. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, here's one here from Liggy 2009. They say, hi, Brad. Please talk about Rh negative blood group. Thank you very much. I know this is a very, very popular topic, and a lot of people want to know a lot about the Rh negative blood. So why don't I go ahead and bring Adronis in, because he does a really good job of explaining the nature of the Rh negative. So I'll just take a moment now as I bring Adronis in, and he'll talk about this topic. Okay, here we go. Let's move the microphone back a bit. We are here at this time, and we bid you greetings, and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius. We send love, appreciation, and gratitude to all who are tuning into this broadcast through your internet collective consciousness. As it relates to the question of your Rh negative blood, of course, there is a lot of attention, a lot of media surrounding this particular protein. This protein basically represents, in that sense, an elixir of amplification. It basically allows you to connect to different dimensional fabrics, you could say, different dimensional realms. It also allows a greater empowerment of people to become, in that sense, more fully aware of themselves on a deep inner level. Now, those who basically have Rh negative blood basically have what you would term as an ancient galactic ancestry. Many of you may feel that this is, in that sense, a protein brought forward through the idea of the Anunnaki or the Elohim in that particular way. And to some degree, this is true. It is part of, in that sense, of an ancient protein that is, again, contained within the blood type of certain individuals, mainly because of the nature of their body relating to the work that they're going to be doing here on this planet. So yes, it does have, in that sense, a great deal of psychic prowess, capability within it. It is helping you, in that sense, to become much more, shall we say, translinear, rather than the idea of just focusing together upon the linear realm. It helps you to connect much more deeper into your energy bodies. It'll help you in that sense even to obtain memory a lot more. So in that sense, it is a very essential protein that opens up your body. It's like your body is becoming a gateway through the nature of Rh negative blood. Now again, that's not to say that people that do not have Rh negative blood can't have abilities such as this. You certainly can. But again, in that sense, it is ancestral. It is something that has been, in that sense, a genetic code passing down the ancient lines for millions and millions of years. You would basically understand that beings that you would term as sentinels would contain this particular type of protein. There are also those that you could term as oracles that would contain this particular type of protein. Now, basically, when we were looking at the idea of sentinels, because we have spoken to one in particular, they have, in that sense, an extraordinary capability, facet, and awareness of their energy body, energy systems, as well as timelines relating to the idea of actually being able to manipulate dimensions. They have, in that sense, what you would term as extraordinary abilities. They would be what you could also term upon your planet as super psychics. So again, the super psychics, in that way, to what you would term, would be the ones that would contain this Rh negative protein. Now again, there are those that have Rh negative blood that really have no clue about what they're here to do. And they have not been able to actually work upon themselves in meditation. So therefore, the idea of the Rh negative stays dormant. That's only because in regards to their obliviousness of what this can be used for. So those of you in that sense who do have Rh negative blood, in that sense, yes, are much more of these categories to what we would term as the sentinels, the oracles, the super psychics in that particular way. So again, as we've talked about, the idea of a sentinel would relate to that of a timekeeper, one who is able to become malleable with their own timelines. They can actually assist in shifting collective timelines as well too. Oracles are much more like seers. They are able to see, they are able to envision many different, shall we say, forecasts upon the horizon. They are also able to utilize their own psychic abilities for healing work, for again, inner development within themselves, being able to look into, shall we say, the akasha of others, and of course themselves. So again, it is what you would term as the super psychic idea. But as we stated, again, it does not always mean that just because you do not have this does not mean that you can become extraordinary. You can always become extraordinary, even if you do not have the Rh negative blood. But it simply is an ancient protein that has gone back, again, millions of years in cosmic lineage, and some of you certainly do possess this particular protein as a means of, shall we say, fulfilling particular tasks that are essential in creating sanitation upon the planet at this time. We thank you very much. Okay. Good summary there. Thank you very much for the question. Sorry, guys, I got just a bit of a dodgy throat today. Okay. So let me just kind of pick up where I left off. I can't remember where I left off, so I'll just scroll down the list here a little bit more. Oh, here's an interesting one here from Paul Lucky. Paul says, will we still be sexual on the new earth, and how will music be expressed? I produce electronic music, and there will be no technology there like here. Thank you in advance. Well, you're right. Now, again, some people have come up to me because they have a lot of big questions relating to fourth density Earth and what I've talked about as well, too. It's kind of like, again, like I said, if you're going back into the biblical understandings of the Garden of Eden, right? That's the last time that mankind was there. And after they fell from the Garden of Eden, that planet has been untouched by man, okay? So it's basically been locked up. It's been quarantined in that way. So again, it becomes preserved. And as we go into that new earth, yeah, there really is just wilderness. There's no feeling of technology. There's no feeling of man-made instruments or man-made structures. There's not even clothing, right? As soon as you go into fourth density earth, you're butt naked, right? I had a person just email me the other day and saying, what, am I going to be butt naked in fourth density earth? I said, yeah, if you go there, absolutely. You will have absolutely no clothing whatsoever. It will very much be like how the indigenous lived. It's like looking at the ancient Native Americans. It's like looking at the ancient Maya. When we're looking into ancient structures. Now, we will again still have that intelligence to build things, right? To construct things within the new earth. There will be people who will, in that sense, still be experienced with metallurgy, blacksmithing, whatever it is. We will start to build a lot of things as well too. But here's the thing, and I'm trying to find the best way to say this without offending anybody, as I know I do. When we're working in the new earth, your soul is going to be so cleansed, you're not even going to remember anything bad anymore. Okay? Now, the thing is about, people get very, very sarcastic and stuff like that. The idea of sarcasm will be actually a lot more minimalized when we go into fourth density, because sarcasm, and I hate to say this to you guys, is a very big form of insecurity. Okay? Because I know I get people, being smartasses and being sarcastic and say, oh, I have to go run around and find my fig leaf and all that stuff and blah, 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 right? And that's funny. I can be a sarcastic smartass too, so. But basically, a lot of what we represent within a culture that is sassy, that's sarcastic, everything that represents conflict and pain, all of that is going to be scrubbed completely out of our being. And these are for the ones that go to fourth density, okay? You really won't have that. Not because you can't do it, you won't even remember it, right? You won't actually remember having these conflicting situations, these negative situations. They will be completely cleansed from your soul altogether. This is what Adronis has talked about in the past relating to the repopulation protocol, okay? The repopulation protocol, what is going to happen basically within an instant, is your soul is going to get scrubbed clean. Okay, it's going to just be taken to the cleaners. It's going to be scrubbed clean, and you're going to pop into your fourth density body. Okay, and when you're scrubbed clean, you will not have any particular aspect of conflict or pain, the heavy sarcasm, the sassiness. We've created that sassiness and sarcasm as a means of rebelling, right? But there is no form of rebelling within the fourth density earth. This is why a lot of beings in the higher dimensions are really quite confused. Why humans are so sassy, why they're always being so sarcastic. So we don't really get that. Why are they like that? And it's more because we defend ourselves. It's a defense mechanism. Sarcasm is one of the ultimate defense mechanisms there is. So basically, when you're moving into fourth density earth, you won't have that, right? You can still tell jokes and stuff like that, and you can still be funny, but it'll be much more on a simple, kind of loving level. We're not here to hurt people. We're not here to, prick them with sharp sticks, and throw stones at people. That's not the type of life that awaits you in fourth density earth. It is so close to paradise. It is so close to a utopian-like society. We can't even imagine it here and now in our current society. We've had to always put up armor. We've always had to put up a big shield and feel we've had to defend ourselves. Okay? So depending upon the person that goes to fourth density, this goes back into the percentage ratio, like what was talked about in the Law of One. And I'll get to your question here, Paul, as well, too, in a second, relating to technology as well and music. So I know that's not what you're asked, but I'm giving a little bit of extra because these are downloads that came through me the past few days. But again, like the Law of One says, that if you're 51% more service to others, that you're a graduate of fourth density, right? So basically, depending upon one's percentage, they may spend a little bit more time getting cleaned, right? Now, I'm not too sure if a person is going to experience this through a sequence of time, or if it's something that is instantly going to happen where they just kind of blank themselves out and then they just go into fourth density. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that question, right? But basically, that is what's going to happen, is that there are, you could say, the angelic forces within and above the earth that are going to be working with souls and scrubbing them clean. Okay, so the ones that can be really scrubbed clean will be the ones that go into fourth density. The ones that are way too dirty, that again are just, their core stuff is still there, they haven't really done anything to work on it, they'll stay in third density. Okay, so basically there is a scrubbing, a cleaning. The repopulation protocol is all about that and bringing new souls upon the planet. And like I said, when you're on this planet, it'll just be, like you said, you're waking up from a dream. It'll be a very seamless transition for many. But you'll just wake up and all of a sudden you're in the middle of a forest, you're in the middle of a park, whatever we want to call it, right? In the middle of nature. And yeah, you're in your whole new fourth density body. You're butt naked. You don't have any clothes. You don't have any technology. You don't see any man-made structures whatsoever. It's complete and total wilderness. It's complete and total nature. So that exactly is what we have to look forward to. We are, again, going into a state of master reset, right? We're going into a clean slate. And this has happened on the earth several times before. Whenever there has been clearing times, the earth has been reset and humanity starts again from the ground up. Well, that's what we're doing in fourth density earth. Humanity on the fourth density earth level is starting from the ground up. Those in third density are in some way also starting from the ground up again as well too, because they're going to be going through this clearing, the 3 days of darkness, right? And who can say what happens with their technology? I don't know. Again, I'm not really too certain about what is going to happen to the third density earth after that time. All I do know is that third density life continues. The third density earth will continue to develop itself as well too, just as the fourth density earth is. But there certainly is going to be a lot of changes. Like I said, 2038 represents the start of the new age, the new golden age, right? 2037 represents the year of climax. So during that year, around the end of the year, we're going to see, the 3 days of darkness. Now, here's the thing. If 2/3 of the majority of the planet were to get together and basically committing themselves to bringing so much love and so much compassion upon this planet, we wouldn't even have a 3 days of darkness. We wouldn't even need it. If 2/3, the majority of the population of this planet, were able to come together and put love and compassion and rain that down upon this planet, we would be in a very, very different planet, and then we would naturally, a lot of us would naturally transition into fourth density. Those 2/3 of the population, right? That's all we have to do. But again, we are still caught up in this defense mechanism about this system and about our problems and about our woes and about our hardships. All of this has the opportunity to be reversible. Like, even though, Spirit has told me, Brad, this is not a possibility. And Spirit has chewed me out for this, okay? And this is why I want to kind of come clean with you guys as well, too. When I first talked about 2037, I was saying, okay, guys, this is a possibility. It's a possibility that this can happen. And Spirit is almost like, no, it's not a possibility. It's a certainty. Get it right. Right? So kind of like that. Like, okay, all right. This is not a possibility. This is a certainty. This is what is going to happen. Okay, this is what Spirit wants me to keep saying, right? It's not about the idea of it being a possibility. It is, I would say, 99.9%, certainty here. But again, there's always that last little tiny bit. And if the 2/3 of the majority of the population came together within the next 18 years and started to just bask the entire planet in love and harmony and compassion, we would have a very different Earth, right? We would basically be so many of us would be going up that rainbow bridge and connecting to the next Earth. It would be really, really amazing. But again, right now, unfortunately, the percentage of people that are very much in that trueness of heart is maybe about 5 to 10, maybe optimistically 15% of the population. So about 85, 90% of the population is still very much wallowing in their own darkness. Now, here's the thing as well, too, before I get to Paul's question as well. Over my past decade of doing this work, I have worked with over 10,000 people through private sessions, okay? Now, through all these 10,000 plus people that I've worked with, there is actually just a very few people that have actually come up to me and said, Brad, I'm feeling so great with life. I feel like I'm doing really well. My love energy is just soaring. I'm doing amazing right now. I feel this amazing time coming in. I feel my calling. I'm here to work with God. I'm here to work with the angels. I'm here to work with others. I'm so excited for this time. The people that have basically told me that maybe consist about 3 to 5% of the people that I have worked with out of the 10,000. Okay? I'm telling you this as firsthand experiences of people I've worked with personally. It's pretty sad. It is a very sad thing. 95% of people that come to me are in a state of victimization, are feeling that they have been hurt, they're confused, they don't know what's going on, they feel like there's so much pain inside their body, they don't know how to get this out, and they need assistance. And that's why I'm here. But unfortunately, again, when I'm looking at that ratio of over 10,000 people that I've worked with over the past 11 years, there is only about 3 to 5% of people that just come up to me and they're so positive and they're so loving and they're so wonderful and they can't wait to get started. And they're just so happy to be here on this earth. They're so happy. They see everything that's happening that needs to happen because they realize that's all part of growth. That's all part of us shifting into a new dimension. And that's wonderful. I love working with people like that, but it is a rarity, okay? And again, I'm not saying this to throw dread upon you guys, but I'm telling you guys, the mass majority of people upon this planet, even though they really do have loving hearts, they don't know where to start. They're very confused. They're very hurt. They have, again, been hurt by a system like this, and who can blame them, right? It is a very intense system. I've certainly been hurt by it in the past as well, too. Am I hurt by it anymore? No, not at all. I don't feel any more pain for this system, right? I don't feel any more pain relating to this because all I'm doing is I'm just traveling. I'm walking down the sidewalk of this system and I'm not engaging it. I couldn't care less about their stupid politics. I couldn't care less about their money. I couldn't care less about all that stuff. I just use what I use for tools. And when the time comes for that shift to happen, the tools drop and you move on. Okay? So 3 to 5% of the population, or basically of that range of people that I've talked to, would almost reflect the idea of the population as well too. Like I said, 5%, 10%, 15% probably. But those are the people that really understand what's going on. Those are the people that really are able to go into their hearts. They know why they're here. They know why they're doing this. And now they're coming into their energies to be able to do it. The people that I work with, that again were once very much in the dark, are now starting to realize what's happening here. And they too are coming into it. But basically, this is just in reference to people who first come to me, right? 95% of them, approximately, are very down in the dumps, are very distressed, are very much caught up in great suffering, okay? And that really is the majority of the planet. And this is why people came asking me, well, Brad, why can't we have like 3 billion people on fourth density Earth? Why can't we have 5 billion people on fourth density Earth? We certainly could, if we all come together and start doing the inner work like what I've been talking to people about for the past 10 years. If everybody starts doing that, we could have a full harvest. We could have 8 billion people on fourth density Earth. Absolutely. People aren't willing to do that because it's almost feeling like you have to twist a person's arm, right? To get an idea of saying, well, look what you're putting out into this world. Look what you're putting into your reality based on everything that you're doing, right? It's not a pretty picture relating to that. And I don't want to feel like we are twisting people's arms because it is based upon one's own free will, of course. But it is certainly a challenge, right? And again, if more of us come together and we all start working and we take this seriously, we will see incredible things happen in our life, even in third density reality and moving up into the fourth. Okay, so again, I just wanted to put that out there. Now, Paul, back to your question. To produce electronic music and technology, well, you can certainly build your own. Absolutely, if you feel that you want to create maybe some wooden instruments as well too. Like I said, it's kind of like the instruments that the indigenous have. You know, if you're looking at flutes, you're looking at drums, all of that. When you're looking into electronica music, believe me, there's going to be so many incredible things happening in fourth density Earth. Can you imagine tapping into other dimensions where all that exists is music? Well, that's a little bit better than an instrument, wouldn't you say? When we're looking at the idea of just simple instruments that produce music, and of course those are fun, you are looking at the capability of yourself as a fourth density being where you are able to open up apertures and all there is perfect music. Music that you are able to instantly attract. And it can sound incredible. It can sound electronica. It can sound euphoric, atmospheric. You're able to tap into these different dimensions and you're actually able to hear this music, right? And you can actually share it with other people as well too. There's so many different things that we'll be able to learn how to do in fourth density. The third density reality can't even compare to the bliss and to the joy and to the excitement of what is going to be contained in fourth density. It's so beautiful. I mean, like I said, you will be able to connect to other realities where you are able to see these incredible forms of music coming alive, hear these incredible forms of music coming alive. The possibilities are endless, and you're going to have so much support in fourth density Earth. You're talking to trees, right? You're talking to plants. You're talking to blades of grass, and they tell you exactly what you need to do. They help you out in any particular way. Nature by itself will help you out. The animals by themselves will help you out. People by themselves will help you out. Interdimensional beings will come in and help you out. They can take you into other dimensions and they can show you other instruments. They can show you all these things. Guys, there's no limit to what you do in fourth density. It's so incredible. It's so powerful. It's so amazing. You're not going to miss the idea of just creating a little instrument and playing these. And hey, that's great. It's a great sound. but you're going to experience even greater symphony. You're going to explore and witness even greater orchestra, right? That's something that can be available to you. Because again, everything that we bring with ourselves relating to our resonant frequency, we are going to experience that in some way, right? So a musician pops into fourth density earth, they're going to start bringing in all of these particular forms of attractions that relate to music, that relate to sound, that relate to symphony, right? All of that will be available to you. I can't even begin to explain it to you guys because it's an entirely different density, right? I'm here in third density just like you guys are. I get peaks, little, peep shows relating to fourth density, but that doesn't mean that I'm fully an expert relating to fourth density. I'm only getting bits and pieces of it because we cannot fully understand it until we're actually there. Okay, so Paul, that's basically the best I can answer your question with. Okay. Okay, thank you, Rhonda, for your comment. I've been inspired and guided to introduce myself, and thank you for your teachings. You're welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, so we got about one or two. We can do one or two more questions here. Anthony Pooler says, will we be able to interact with Bigfoot? I'm pretty sure you certainly will be able. We can interact with Bigfoot here in third density. I've talked to people who have talked to Bigfoot here. I've talked to a Bigfoot energy as well, too. I've brought that in through empathic interfacing, so I've connected with them. Not in person, but again through consciousness, yes. There's been people I've talked to who have talked to Bigfoot, who have actually been able to connect with the Sasquatch races. Actually, here where I am in BC is Sasquatch country, right? We have Sasquatch on Vancouver Island. We have Sasquatch here on the mainland in British Columbia. It's a haven for Sasquatches, right? So absolutely, we can even talk to them and communicate with them right now. And even more so in fourth density. It's like what Athena was talking about from the Delphi, right? About how a lot of them are going to start coming to the surface and sharing themselves with humans. People are not going to be secluded. They're not going to have to go into states of retreat or have reservations far away from each other. That is the complete opposite of what fourth density represents. Everybody will be in the open. Everybody will be able to talk to everybody. Everybody will be included relating to humanity, plus coming upon the fourth density earth and building in harmony together with the earth. It is such an amazing time, guys. We have no idea what we're in for. And it is so beautiful, so amazing, so harmonious, so joyful. You can't even begin to understand it yet. Neither can I. It's so beautiful. You will not be disappointed if you are one of those beings that are going to go to fourth density earth. It'll blow you away. Butterfly Girl, 1871 says, I just heard today that archangels are actually archons. Is this true? Oh, guys. You have to understand the reality is by interpretation, okay? Everybody is going to have their own perspective. It's like people who have said extraterrestrials are all demons. They're all demons. They're all evil. They're all parasites. Start talking to them. And yet when you're connecting to someone like Adronis, does he feel like that? Not at all, right? You guys, again, get too hooked up into these states of perspective, and you feel it's the gospel and thinking that you have to adopt it because someone thinks about it in this way. If a person thinks archangels are archons and they feel that they're completely rigid with that belief, let them have it. Let them have their cake and eat it too. Does not mean that you have to tune in and feel that, well, this is the gospel because this person has this and they have this perspective and they got a big fancy website and they got this blog and blah, blah, and I guess I got to follow them to the letter. No, guys. Trust yourself, right? Everything that I say here as well, too. If you think it's bullshit, throw it away. I don't care, right? I'm only sticking with my own truth. I am never going to tell you guys, hey, archangels are archons, extraterrestrials are demons. Run away from them screaming and be horrified, right? And if I basically was saying stuff like that, I'd be a complete and total hypocrite. But again, with me, with what I do, with everything I share, it's always open, right? This is open source information, and that's really what I'll call it. It's open source information. You guys do not have to take any of this, right? You question everything relating to what a person starts to do, because here's the thing. The reason why people think that way is because they have some particular type of experience, and they see it at face value, and they draw an immediate conclusion, oh my God, archangels are archons, because I just had this face value. I didn't even bother to look at it deeper. I just saw the face and an archon, and I'm running away because they don't even bother to look at it deeper. And so through their paranoia, they go ahead and they create this gospel that they share with their followers, right? This is why it's very important, guys. You're not followers of anybody. Nobody. Not of me, not of anybody. You may be supporters, you may support a person in that way, but you're not in that sense, you're not sheep. Okay? You're not sheep being herded by the shepherd of these people in that sense, that have these people and say, hey, you got to believe me because all I'm doing is creating an opinion religion, right? When I look at my stuff and when I share all my stuff with you guys, it's open source. Okay, this is why I put this stuff up freely on YouTube. You can throw it away anytime you want. I don't care, right? I don't care if you guys believe what I say or not. Everything I'm sharing is coming through what I understand truth to be. Okay, but if you guys don't resonate with that, you don't have to. You can chuck it away. That's why we have YouTube. That's why we have videos like this. They have a stop button, right? And there's a little X button on your browser and you can turn it off. So it's okay, right? So be very, very careful about how people, quote unquote, gospelize everything. And that's opinion religion. Okay, and I've talked about opinion religion before. Because as soon as a person has a horrifying experience, they're only looking at the face, the surface of that situation. They don't bother to look at it deeper, because if they did, they wouldn't be afraid. When a person instantly labels and says extraterrestrials or demons, archangels or archons, you shouldn't be going with any of these particular beings. They are coming from a place out of complete and total fear. Because they look at everything at face value, they judge a book by its cover, and now they start to gospelize it, right? That's opinion religion. You have to be so careful with that, everybody. Please do not be people's sheep. Start to think for yourselves. Start to follow your own path. Look into your own truth. Everything that I'm sharing here, nothing works with you, leave it behind. I don't care. But work with your own truth. Make your truth paramount. That's all I can suggest with you guys. Follow what you know to be true, not somebody else's belief systems or BS, right? That's what I can say. And I basically say this very directly to you guys because there's so many people that come to me and say, Brad, this person says this and this person says that and this person says that. What do you think? Why are you asking me what I think? Right? Why do you care what I think? Right? You're not my sheep. Right? I'm not concerned about you thinking that you have to know what I think. If I share a particular perspective with somebody, I'll share it, certainly. But it's not about having to run to me like I'm your almighty teacher and almighty wisdom guru, and you have to throw all this stuff at me, and so I have to know what Brad thinks, because if Brad thinks that, then I'm going to think that. I will kick that friggin' pedestal down that you put me on. Don't put me on a pedestal, okay? You have to have that strength within yourself. You stand on your own pedestal. Right? You're a soul just like I am. You're an infinite, beautiful being of creation just like I am. What makes you think I'm better than you? Huh? You have to really look at that. I will kick those pedestals down. I've had to kick them down for years. People putting me on this ladder, putting me on this pedestal. Brad's got the answers. Brad got the answers. No, I don't, guys. I have perspective. You have answers. You have the results of what you want to become, of who you want to be, right? You got to get off this new agey crap, right? This new agey philosophy, this fluff, right? I've never really liked the idea of the new age movement, even when I was starting in this way. I just thought it was another religion. It's another Christianity, right? It's another Catholicism, whatever it may be. It has religions, and it's always about the idea that if you see something ugly, oh my God, turn your head. And, fluffy clouds and unicorns and rainbows and whiskers on kittens, and you'll be fine, right? And that's stupidity. You want to be able to look at your darkness, as I've talked about, as I've shared, as I've given my perspective, right? And then as you see this through yourself, you're going to discover your own truth. You're going to discover your own answers, right? I got to be direct with you guys because I'm not going to BS you. I'm telling it like it is. And again, you can throw it away if you don't believe me. But this, again, is coming from my own truth, all right? So to conclude this, here's one from Lee G 2009. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, Brad. Please ask Adronis to bless us. You guys do not need me to tell Adronis to bless you. Again, kicking off the pedestal, right? You can go right to Adronis. Adronis has talked about this. He is a wide band entity, and he is able to connect with each and every single one of you. You come up to him, you say, Adronis, thank you so much for the teachings that you have been sharing. I really deeply appreciate it. He hears you. Okay? As soon as you say Adronis, he hears you. You are tuning into his frequency. You are turning into his radiance. If he did not love humanity, he would not be doing what he's doing. Okay? He's doing this because he sees us as family. He loves us, right? But again, as soon as you say Adronis, Adronis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Blessings to your heart. You don't need me. Okay? I talk with Adronis. Yes, I bring him through. I'm probably the only channel that does that. I don't know. But again, you don't need to say, oh, Brad, through Adronis, through you, can you do this? No. Guys, you can connect with Adronis. I've had people who have connected with Adronis. I've had people who have done automatic writing with Adronis as well, too. I've had people who have had dialogues with Adronis in dream time. Okay, if I was the only one to get him, why is all that happening? Okay, I'm not a guy who says, oh, you guys can't channel Adronis at all. It's not for you. You can't do that. Arrogance, right? So again, there are very thin band channels. There are very thin band entities. But if you work hard enough, you can certainly connect to those narrow band, thin band entities as well, too. Get up off your knees and stop groveling to other people and thinking that you need them to bless you and do all this stuff in that way. What I'm doing, everybody, you guys can do as well, too. I'm able to do what I do because this is my entire life. I eat, drink, sleep, breathe, all of my spiritual work. That's why I do what I do. And this is why I love what I do. It's what I love. And when you love it the same way that I do, maybe even more, you'll do incredible things as well, too. You'll work with spirit codes. You'll connect with entities. You'll connect with angels. You'll connect the Creator's path. You'll be able to see God as an entity and having her coming into your room and speaking to you, which she has done to me, right? All of that will be possible. So that's what I want to remind you of. But again, Liji, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. But again, all I want you to do right now, Liji, is just close your eyes and see Adronis right here. Just his name. Just Adronis right here. And give him your blessing because I want him to personally talk to you. I want him to personally respond to you. Okay? That's how you're going to have the greatest reward. Okay? Talk to him. He is not ever going to shut you out. Okay? That's the same with everybody. Talk to Adronis if you love him. Bring him into your world. Bring him into your life. He will not shy away from that. You do not need me to do that. Okay? All right, guys, we are wrapping up for this reality whisper. New Earth Teachings webcast. See, I'm still looking at my past business names here. We're wrapping up the New Earth Teachings live webcast for today. Thank you so much. I'll be back next week with another edition. And be well, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend wherever you are in the world. And I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. You take care. Thank you.